Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Pass the 60. Pass the check. Street. Ready, ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 70 Lions. Hey, read our key.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Press all 80. Rig. Ready.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Did a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. Let go.
Robinson with another carry.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Jack Watts set to kick off.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. Reno. Cougar night. Go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Loose inside the 30, inside the 10.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Jordan Watkins deep for San Francisco.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down, Compton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Falcons 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, man. Tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
On the draw, Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this is 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And hauled in here by Rivera. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And the Falcons.
Well, with his size, you've really got to wrap up because arm tackles, they're not going to cut it. And that time, he used his full-grown man strength to fight off his defender and pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Get it. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the ground with Robinson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On the jump.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Off the play fake. Counting.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Come on.
They go play action here on first down.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Falcons have regained the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I
Ready up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 180 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Let's go.
A first down carry for Barkley.
They'll take this to the 46.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on. 6, 7, ready.
Off play action. Compton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Operating from the gun. Compton. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 4th down, Compton. That is caught. And across the chalk in the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Falcons 17. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Atlanta.
19 tight. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. Hurt, hurt. Rig alert.
St. Brown motioning left.
Go let him, go let him. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 133 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. Down the left sideline. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's complete to Robinson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Our first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second and 9 from the 44.
Here we go, set. Mikey, 18. Go street. Ready.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Hand off now to Robinson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5.
Hey, pass. 77 Wolf. Pass all 80. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now back to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49 D's. They score the touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
18 Cardinals.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready?
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. They send Rivera, the tight end, in motion here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60.
Up the middle with Barkley. Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley, 32 yards. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go sweep.
St. Brown motioning left.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
2nd and 5. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
On the
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
They'll drop the throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther Street, Panther Street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Snap, come on, set, go.
Running left, it's Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready,
Off the play fake. Compton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Jalen Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Compton.
Oh, that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready?
They'll set up a throw.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep.
And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Viking 18.
Back to throw here. Quick hitch, complete. It's Flowers.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going quickly out to the right side. Now loose football. The ball comes out. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
On the jump.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. A handoff, Barkley running left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 59, Falcons 20. Ryan Fitzgerald set to
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at...
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Okay, break.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles. Saquon Barkley, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 66, Falcons 27. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was, and he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. But Charles,